Hi everyone, this is Trisha Shaw for the second installment of my digital culture classes videos about the north side of Schenectady, the Goose Hill neighborhood. Where am I now for this second installment? I am on Seneca Street. That's down the hill and to the west. And then going back up this way, up the street. This street was known as Eureka Heights. Now that is a term that we never hear here in Schenectady, but I would consider Seneca Street to be the heart of the Goose Hill neighborhood. It is pretty much dead center. This building here on my right used to be years ago a central market, and then later was turned into a mini chopper. We've got three buildings right straight ahead there that were all stores at one time or another. The one on the farthest right, called Magic Touch. When I was a little girl in the 80s, that was Mr. Standish's eyeglass place. He used to fit me out for eyeglasses every year. I have stories and notes somewhere about these other two, but I don't have them on me this morning. But I wanted to take a quick look down here. This building here, this brown building, this brick building, was also a store at one time with a gas station next door. And that is actually a brown field, so there's not much that can be done with that corner. But that now houses Her Treasure Box, Eyes Wide Open, a nonprofit organization that works for victims of human trafficking. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to get down there to show you the full building because it's kind of a distance, but there you go. Why am I on this corner? What on earth could possibly be historical value of this particular area? Well, that house, that white house, as well as the lot between the house and the street, as well as several lots located on the opposite side of that house, were wide open, and they grew flowers. They grew flowers because that house and these lots is the original location for Felthousen's florist. They got their start right here on Vranken Avenue. They show up as early as the 1880s maps, and they owned the land all the way up Eureka Heights to Lenox Road. After 1906, they no longer appear on the city maps and city directories, so they have moved their operation elsewhere. But one thing that certainly does remain from their business in this area is down this alley is an old brick warehouse. You can see it right there. That is where they would store the flowers. There were also several greenhouses located in this area along Vranken Avenue. So I think that's pretty fascinating. I would like to propose to the City Council that they name this alley Felthousen Alley after the family that first lived here. This alley, as well as the one that's just up the street off of Seneca, a little further up between Avenues A and B. Both of these alleys are not named. I propose this one be Felthousen's Alley and the one up above be Jim Shaw Alley, named after my father. Anyway, I also wanted to point out that that next intersection right there of Avenue A and Seneca Street is known as the Frank Ducci Plaza, because this yellow house right here is the home to our longest serving mayor, Mayor Frank Ducci, who just recently passed away just last month at the age of 97. All right, I also wanted to point out that if you go down Vranken Avenue here to the left, you will start running into all sorts of old storefronts that include Codino's, the Ritz restaurant, which later became Brandon's. Also, Honeyland was down here just to the right a little ways. I already mentioned the mini chopper. So this is still a hustling and bustling corner. I'm here very early in the morning, so there's not a whole lot going on. But if you come back around noon or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there would be all sorts of foot traffic here. So thank you very much, and I will catch you on the next video.